Hello. So I picked up a new safe. So why don't we unbox it and see what it's like? It's made by BlackSmith, and it's SF06051, an H50. It's a fingerprint safe. So we'll open it up and set it on it. Okay, so I got it all. I read the instructions. I got it all set up. So it's pretty easy to set up. The instructions are pretty good. So what you got to do is you pull this little cap off, and it allows you to use the key. And you put the key in there, and then what you do is you turn the key and turn the lever. And that's how you get into the safe the first time you need to get into it. After that, you pretty much don't need the key. So what you do after you open it up, so we got inside, we've got lag bolts that you can bolt it into the wall. There's 4 holes in the back. And then I put the instructions, and this is a fireproof bag. So if you want to put stuff like, a birth certificate or something like that, you get a little fireproof bag. So it's kind of nice. So those are what's inside. So setting it up is pretty easy. So you've got a cover here that goes to the batteries. So you just pull the cover off. I've already put the batteries in. And then from there, what you could do is there's a little reset button here at the back side of the batteries. So you'd hit the reset button and you type in your code that you want to use, and then you hit the pound key. And that'll set it. You can have 3 to 8 characters. So it's nice because if you got like a 4-digit PIN number you like to use, or a 5-digit PIN number, you can use 3 to 8 characters, and it will accept it. So it's kind of nice. And then when you put it in, when the doors close, you've got to put the number in the pound sign again, and that'll open the door. So that's nice. And then when you want to put in the remember that reset button. So what you do when you want to put the fingerprint thing, here's the little fingerprint reader. So what you do is you hit a code, and then it's in these instructions. I'm not going to say it because I don't want everybody to know it is. The code's in the book thing. So you hit the code, and then you hit the reset button on the inside of the battery thing after you hit the code, and then you would just put your finger there, and you hold your finger there, and it'll read the thing. And they tell you that you could do it up to 5 times. I only did it once, and it worked perfectly fine. I held my thumb there until it went beep 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 beep, and it was done. And it works really good. I'm actually surprised because I hate fingerprint readers. Like at work, my laptop, it never reads, because, you try and do the little thing. So this is nice. It works really good. And it's that quick. And I've used it dozens of times to try and make it fail, because like I said, I don't like them at most places, like on laptops and stuff, but this works really good. And what I recommend, a lot of people do like, the thing. I had it, so I grabbed the handle and I put my thumb there. That way, if I'm trying to open the thing in the dark, like say someone's breaking into the house and I got to get it to my gun or whatever. I don't want to be, fiddling around going, it's easy to grab the handle, and I did it for the right hand too. So I can grab it with either hand, and it will basically read it. And it's real easy. Oh, see, now I didn't have it in the same place. See, I mean, if that's what's nice about the handle, is the handle, you grab the handle, and then you can. So, I mean, this is why I don't always like fingerprint readers, is because sometimes if they're not in the right place, but this one's pretty good, and it's quick. It's not like, like my laptop at work, it's like swipe, and it takes forever. This is really quick. A lot easier than the keypad and stuff like that. So if you like the fingerprint readers, you'll probably like that. But and the keypad's nice. The keys, once it's set, yeah, you put these somewhere and you really don't have to use them anymore, because you'll probably use those unless something happens where the battery dies. But it'll beep. If the battery's dying, it'll tell you that the battery's dying, so you'll know, and you just change the batteries out. It's kind of like, if you got the combination things on a house. I've got one on my house, and it's the same idea. You could just boop 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 boom. If it's the battery's getting low, it'll tell you. So yeah, I'm quite impressed by that. Oh, and so about the construction of it, it's actually, if you, I don't know how well you can see it, but the plate, it's not like sheet metal. It's like a steel plate, and this is all steel plates. It's not thin plate. It's thick. It's not like some of the other safes that, like I don't buy the big heavy safes because I got a split entry, and trying to get a safe in to the basement is, if it's 800 pounds, I got to go up through the stairs and all that. This is 40 pounds. I can lift this up and just bring it in. So it's 2 square feet. So it's got quite a bit. You could put a lot of stuff. The inside, it's got a shelf here that's removable with a felt thing. I'll probably get carpet. I like carpet on most of my gun safes. I put like the carpet and stuff, and I might get a extra shelf here or something, because I like to stack a lot of pistols. I could put probably 20 pistols or more into this thing. So that's why I want some extra shelves. But if you're storing other things, you don't need it. Another thing that I like is these pistons here. So they really like lock it in. It's not like just a little latch up and down. This is a pretty solid, latching system. It's like a regular safe, like a regular vault. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to use, pretty easy to set up. I read through the instructions, and in a matter of minutes, I had it set up. And the key thing, the thumb reader, it works good. Like I said, in order to get it in the right spot, I set it up like that, and I put my thumb right there, and it's that easy. So, so I'm impressed by it. It's going to be a nice addition for my firearms and stuff. And what's nice about the size of it, I got like full size ones for rifles and stuff. This one, I can throw it underneath the workbench. I can throw it in a closet. It's not too wide. It's not too tall, and it's not too deep. So you can see it's not too deep. So if, say you had like a computer desk or office desk or whatever, and you just wanted something like underneath, it's not too big. So you could put something underneath a desk or in a closet or something like that. And that way, if, it's hidden away or whatever. I mean, I've done that too. Put, safes underneath a desk like that, and you can put something in front of it, nobody sees it. So, or it's tucked way back. So, I definitely like it. It's pretty solid compared to some of these other like sheet metal safes. So, I'm happy with it. So, this is the BlackSmith safe. And I'm going to leave a link to all the information so you can like go view specs on it and stuff like that. And you can buy it, like you can get it through Amazon and stuff like that if you like to shop through Amazon, which I do. It's easier than trying to go to each shop. Although with gun stuff, I end up going to each gun manufacturer for parts because you can't get them on Amazon. But you'll be able to get this through Amazon. I'll leave a link and all information and anything, that I have on it. So that way, if you're interested, you can get it. But, yeah, it's a nice little safe. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you have a good day.